So do you want to lighten up your room? In today's How to Slice, we're going to be checking out some awesome night lamps. So let's start. This is the Cactus light. As you can see, this is a really nice concept. As you can see, this is a light that projects a cactus into the wall. So as you can see, we got this vase right here. By installing a light over here and fixing this into the wall, by adding a light, it will project on to the silhouette right here of this cactus and will project into the wall a beautiful cactus. And you can be printing just a cactus to leave it on while it's not projecting. So in this How to Slice, we're going to be checking out the best print configurations to print this model. So as you can see, this cactus right here, it's an extra model, but we're going to be printing both of them, the projection and the cactus. So as you can see, I was able to fit all the models into one build plate. So a really nice tip to print this model faster is by printing every model in a different layer height. So as you can see for the vase right here, we can, as it's really big, we can be increasing the layer height just so we can print it faster. It does not need too much quality and we can print a little bit quicker. So by going to vase right here and going to layers and perimeters, as you can see, it's set to a 0.2 millimeter layer height. What we can do is increase this to 0.24 millimeters. So as you can see, it's set to 0.24 millimeters. As for the cactus right here, we need a better quality. So as you can see, it's really small and it's got really nice details on the cactus right here. So as you can see, we can select plant, go over here to layer and perimeters. And right here in layer height, we can be decreasing just the layer height of the cactus to 0.15 millimeters. This way, we're going to print in different layer heights and get a better quality. And this one that really needs those tiny details, and this one does not need those tiny details. So we can do this difference. As for the projection right here, we can be printing at 0.2 millimeters. So as you can see, it's already set to 0.2 millimeters. You can even go down to 0.18 to get a better quality on this print right here, but it's not necessary, as 0.2 it's gonna get a really good quality. So as you can see, we just changed individual parameters to each of the models. So as for the vase right here, let's modify the infill just to this one. So as for infill, it's set to 5%. 5% is really nice because this model does not need to be that much, doesn't need to have that much of an infill. As for this piece right here, we're gonna need to increase the perimeters so we can get extra shells and get a more resistant print. So as for the vase, over here in infill, we can be increasing just to 8% just to get a more rigid part in a fill pattern set to gyroid, and it's gonna get a better rigidity just so it doesn't break on you when you attach to the wall. So as we analyze this cactus right here, we're gonna need support, even though, oh, I just messed that up. Okay, you can just click Ctrl Z to move something back. So as you can see, it's going to need support in this region. It's at an angle that wouldn't need support, but as you can see, it's a really tiny connection right here. What we can do is reduce the speed of print or add a pane on support. Let's just add a pane on support just so this model turns out fine. So going on to pane on support, we're just going to be painting just some support over here in this cactus right here. You can just do a rough sketch under here, so just supports this model a tiny bit. Go to the other side and paint as well. So as you can see, this is really nice. Let's set the configurations to the support. Before changing the configurations, let's take a look at this piece. The vase does not need any support. As you can see, the only critical part is this overhang right here, but your printer is going to be able to do it quite easily because it's a really short overhang. As for this part, it can be printed without any support because it's at an angle that your printer can print. So by going to print settings and support material, we're going to be generating support. We do not need to auto generate support because we just painted. So let's go down over here to style and set organic. Organic's a really nice infill pattern because it builds branches like a tree to support your models. Over here in top interface layer, we're going to be reducing to 2 layers just so it's easier to remove. But this is quite a nice configuration. So with that, the model is ready to print. Let's slice and take a look how it's going to turn out. So as you can see, I just sliced the model and it's going to print in different layer heights, and we added custom supports to the cactus right here, and it's going to turn out into a really nice project. By changing right here from feature type to speed, you're going to be able to see that it reduces the speed to print this portion of the cactus right here. So it's going to turn into a really nice print, and it looks really nice. So it's going to take 13 hours to print, and it's going to use 222 grams of filament. So the model is ready to print. Make sure you check all of our models in stlflex.com, and I'll see you in another How to Slice.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STL Flex. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.